To be a good keynote speaker, to really deliver a message that leaves an impact, leaves a wallop, I think there are definitely some principles that have to be followed. Number one, you've got to know that audience. And I'm very, very bullish on the pre-call, you know, where you get on the phone with the meeting planners, with the people running that meeting, and I want to know everything. How many people are going to be there? What's the male-female breakdown? What's the age range? What field are these people in? What's the theme or the little quote for your meeting here? Do you have a little theme to the whole thing? What are their problems? What are they struggling with? How much time do I have? At the end of the day, what would be a home run as far as a talk? You've got to have all that nailed down in a conference call well in advance. Number two, that group has got to feel that you've prepared this speech just for them. You may have delivered it many times before, but it's got to be tailored in their mind and personalized so that they feel that they're getting a special effort by you. Number three, please have your speech organized. You know, have it absolutely nailed down so that people can follow what you're talking about. And I think people think in numbers. So Walt Disney's 5 secrets of success, the 7 keys to leadership excellence in the 21st century, the 8 ingredients it takes to have an outstanding team. People can really follow you, and if they want to take notes, they're capable of taking notes. Another huge important part are stories. People forget our pontificating, they forget our preaching, they forget our outlines many times, but they never forget the stories, never forget the illustrations. And we're hardwired to retain stories, not PowerPoints, thank goodness. You've got to have a strong opening. One of the things that always hits me about speaking, you've got about 20 seconds when you stand up to get that audience to really buy into you. And if they're not bought in that first 20 seconds, you're going to be struggling all night long. So you've got to have an absolute killer of an opener. It's like the launching of a plane, the takeoff of a plane. You've got to nail that opening, and you've got to also nail the closing with an emotional finish. You've got to land the plane successfully rather than just drifting and wandering out there. So I encourage speakers to perfect your start and perfect your ending, and then be highly organized in the middle. You're never there as a speaker. You're always learning. You're always adding new material. There are always ways to improve. I encourage speakers to go study other speakers, watch tape, watch video, do everything you can to pick up good things that they're doing and try and build that into what you're doing as a speaker. But we've got one mission across America: stamp out boring speeches and deliver vibrant, moving speeches that can change the world.